Today we will learn something that is very interesting. So today we will learn difference between false and prevent default and stop propagation and stop immediate propagation. So this is very important thing to know in JavaScript. So we will cover theory and practical both. This is the most asked interview question. So we prepare self for the interview. So what is prevent default? It stops the browser default behavior. Return false. The return statement stops the execution of a function and returns a value. Return false is not a function but a JavaScript statement. Stop propagation prevents the event from propagating or bubbling up the DOM. Stop immediate propagation. It prevents the event from propagating the DOM as well as prevent other listener of the same event from being called. So here we have diagram. Let's have a look. Without prevent default, this is our HTML code. As you can see, there is sref URL is passed here, so it will open. And when we use prevent default in JavaScript code, it will not open. This site will not open as default behavior is removed via event.prevent default method. So this is for stop propagation. Nor without stop propagation, here you can see we have three div. Child, this is child, this one is parent, this one is for main. So in normal scenario, if we have two click events for this button and we have a parent listener, like we have click event for parent element. So in this case, both will work, and this is normal without using propagation. And with propagation, parent listener will not work, but other listener of the same event will work. As you can see in the picture, with stop immediate propagation, both will not work, parent or other listeners. Let's do it by practically for better understanding. So first of all, we need jQuery library CDL. So I have already copied. Now I'm pasting here. Now we need HTML. We need wrapper. Then item. Then span. Then anchor. Code is generated. So I'm breaking. Using a small element to give text. This is main div. This is parent div. This is child div. Making comment this, as we have to make button provide class parent element. Now we are passing Google URL here. Using target blank, as this is external link. This is good practice. Using target blank for external links. Now we need both class and ID for this for other listeners. Giving child element and copy, and id will be the same. Id is unique, so you need to take care to not duplicate the document. Now here I'm writing click me. Now we're checking. So without css this is looking like this, so we need some css to beautify this so that it will look better. I'm writing this general declaration. So we need to give a small a display block. Now we need one more class for button, common class. Text transform for case it red size name. Now I'm writing box css code, box code. Let's look. Now we need to write some css for wrapper. Margin auto with 600 pixel, center position if top 50 before height. Translate y minus 50%. I'm making it center, writing this code for center align. Giving border check. Okay, it is center now. Box shadow. Now we are giving class for item. Adding em is relative length units and the pixel is absolute length units. So using em, so margin will be same. Now we need class for parent element. parent. Now we need to change it to brown color. Okay, margin padding. Okay, this is pen. So by default this pen is displaying line. So I am giving pen block. Now I'm checking without stress. Thing like this. Now we need same for child, but we will change background. Color we need to change on the button. I am removing so that we will apply default color black. I have removed it. Sorry, blue for linking. Now you can see design part is done. Now we will go to the script part. Only your href URL click is working. So we will go step by step. So script tag required using jQuery. So dollar document dot ready function. Function we need to pass. Now alerting to check if jQuery is working fine. Now jQuery is working fine. Okay, all code will be here in document.ready function. So going to the first case going to the case for prevent default and return false. Basically this is case 1 and case 2. Prevent default and return false. So we need to apply click event for our this button. It has class name, child element. Now giving alert anchor tag was clicked. I'm checking it. As you can see, this is working fine. So now we will use prevent default here to remove default behavior of the button. So now just event dot prevent default. Now we'll look for the difference. I'm hitting this button, alert is coming, but URL is not opening. If I remove it, alert will also come and URL will also open. Both is working. So case 1 covered case 1. Now, okay, now what is the return false? Return false. And now see the difference. Return false remove the default behavior. URL is not opening, as you can see. Alert is coming. Alert is coming. If I pass before the alert, alert will not come, not coming. So the code execution will stop after the return false. So URL also not opening, as you can see. So now we are going to the case 3 and 4. We will use it stop propagation return false to see the difference after using this. It will work like this. Will stop both default behavior and bubbling up. So now we have covered case 1 and 2. I hope you understand. If you have any question or query, you can comment me. I reply. Case 3 and case 4. Now I am commenting this. We have covered this part. No need comment. Now we have stop propagation and stop immediate propagation. Stop propagation. Stop immediate. Okay. So we are checking. URL is opening and alert is also working. So in this case we don't need to open URL. So I am just passing here hash remove target blank. In this case we don't need to any open URL. Okay, now if I use before sorry uh, we have actually missed one thing here. I'm commenting it out for better understanding. This case 3 and case 4. Okay, I have just copied it and simple error is coming. Now we need two more events to understanding it in better way. Basically this is other listeners of the button. Other listeners like we are calling this event using id. I am other listeners, and this one is parent listener of the button. I'm talking about this parent. So this is parent who start for class. I am parent listener. Now you see what's happening. I'm passing 1, 2, 3. Now you see the difference. When I click me, anchor tag was clicked. This is coming. After this, I am other listener too. Calling this event is given with id, is given with id, and this is given with class. So both will call. As you can see, first is called and second is called. First is called and second is also called, and after this will call. Three is called. Why? As this is parent element. This is this one. uh, Parent one. Okay, talking about parent div. Parent div. As you can see, parent div. I am parent listener 3. So we have one event for click me button, and we have one event for parent div. When I click on this, parent this. So when I am clicking on it, this listener is calling with class. This listener is calling for id, as well as calling listener for parent. It's in bubbling phase, like bubble. If you see the bubbling phase, it goes from child to parent, going from child to parent. Now now I'll use stop propagation to see the difference. uh, when when we use this, then alert itself and alert other listener will come. Talking about 1 and 2, 1 and 2. Now we will use stop immediate propagation. Stop immediate propagation. Let's see what's the difference. Now what will happen? uh, Both of these will not work, as it will stop bubbling up, as well as it will prevent other listener to fire. Only this time only anchor tag was clicked, alert will open, as we have used stop immediate propagation. Let's check it. As you can see, now we have covered all of a very important JavaScript question. Nevertheless, if you have any query, you can ask me. uh, if you like this video, please like and subscribe.